A federal judge just had to rewrite his entire court ruling. The reason? AI hallucinations that went completely undetected. Welcome to the new frontier of artificial intelligence in America's courtrooms. We've all heard about lawyers getting busted for submitting fake AI-generated cases to court. Embarrassing sanctions, hefty fines, career damage, the works. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Judges themselves are now experimenting with ChatGPT and Claude for their own work. And when a judge makes an AI mistake, there's no opposing counsel to catch it. The consequences? They become legal precedent. Meet Judge 𝐬𝐫𝐬 from Texas. He's been dabbling with AI since before ChatGPT was even a household name. Thanks to his tech-savvy twin brother, Rodriguez started exploring artificial intelligence back in 2018. Now he's quietly revolutionizing his courtroom workflow. Rodriguez uses AI to create case summaries, identify key players in complex litigation, and generate timelines of crucial events. Before important hearings, he'll even ask his AI assistant to craft potential questions for attorneys based on their submitted materials. His philosophy? Keep AI away from actual decision-making, but let it handle the grunt work. Then there's Judge Alison Goddard in California, who keeps Claude open all day on her computer. She discovered AI's potential when her daughter casually mentioned that an impressive student essay was actually ChatGPT generated. That lightbulb moment changed everything. Goddard treats AI like a research partner, someone to bounce ideas off and explore different perspectives. She'll feed 60-page district court orders into ChatGPT, then ask follow-up questions to better understand complex technical issues. For messy, disorganized documents, AI becomes her organizational assistant. Both judges emphasize they're not using AI for final decisions. They see it as advanced legal research, faster than traditional databases for certain tasks, but requiring the same careful verification they'd apply to any junior associate's work. Drawing the line between helpful and harmful AI use isn't as straightforward as you might think. According to the Sedona Conference guidelines, crafted by federal judges themselves, safe AI applications include legal research, creating preliminary transcripts, and searching through case briefings. The theory sounds simple. If a task doesn't require human judgment, AI can probably handle it. Case summaries? Sure. Document organization? Why not? Generating bail recommendations? Absolutely not. But here's where things get murky. Even seemingly routine tasks can hide judgment calls. When AI summarizes a document, it's making countless decisions about what's important and what to leave out. Those choices can dramatically influence how a judge understands a case. Professor 𝐟𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞 from Worcester Polytechnic Institute studied how UK judges think about this distinction. Her research revealed something unsettling. The boundary between routine and judgment-based work shifts depending on which judge you ask and what specific situation they're facing. AI also struggles with tasks judges assume it should excel at. Creating chronological timelines sounds straightforward, but AI frequently muddles the sequence of events. Legal document summaries can vary wildly depending on whether the AI was trained for general audiences or legal professionals. Even Rodriguez, despite his AI enthusiasm, acknowledges the challenge. What feels relatively risk-free to one judge might cross ethical lines for another. The legal system's consistency depends on shared standards, something that's proving elusive in the AI era. This summer brought a harsh reality check for AI optimists in the legal world. A federal judge in New Jersey issued an order so riddled with errors that he had to completely withdraw and rewrite it. Lawyers complained the document contained obvious AI hallucinations, fake case citations, and nonsensical legal reasoning. But the New Jersey incident wasn't isolated. In Mississippi, another federal judge issued a civil rights decision containing incorrect names and serious factual errors that screamed AI mistake. When the state asked for an explanation, the judge's response was chilling. No further explanation is warranted. These aren't just embarrassing typos, they're potential miscarriages of justice. Judge Scott Schlegel from Louisiana's Fifth Circuit Court warns this represents a crisis waiting to happen. When lawyers submit AI-generated mistakes, opposing counsel can catch them, judges can impose sanctions, and cases can be corrected. But when judges make AI errors, those mistakes become binding legal precedent. Consider the stakes: child custody decisions, bail determinations, criminal sentencing. If a judge relies on AI-generated misinformation for these life-altering choices, the consequences ripple through families and communities. In Georgia, an appellate court judge cited completely fabricated cases submitted by a party, mistakes that went completely undetected until after the decision was published. Unlike lawyer errors, which face immediate scrutiny, judicial AI mistakes can persist in the legal system for years before anyone notices. Here's the uncomfortable truth about AI in courtrooms. Judges and lawyers play by completely different rules when things go wrong. When lawyers submit AI-generated fake cases, the consequences are swift and public. Courts can sanction them, dismiss their motions, and even report them to state bar associations. The legal community learns from these mistakes, and deterrent effects ripple through law firms nationwide. Judges, not so much. They enjoy broad immunity from lawsuits and face minimal oversight for their decision-making process. If a judge secretly uses AI and makes mistakes, there's often no mechanism forcing them to explain what happened. The Mississippi judge's response perfectly illustrates this accountability gap. After issuing an error-riddled decision that appeared AI-generated, he simply refused to elaborate when questioned. "No further explanation is warranted" became his final word on potential algorithmic bias affecting real people's civil rights. This transparency deficit threatens public trust in the entire judicial system. Professor Schlegel argues that mysterious AI mistakes could fundamentally undermine court legitimacy. Citizens expect to understand how justice gets administered. Black box AI decisions violate that basic democratic principle. Unlike corporate or administrative AI use, judicial AI mistakes can't be easily reversed. When a judge issues an order, it becomes law until successfully appealed, a process that can take years and cost thousands of dollars. By then, AI-driven errors have already shaped real lives, broken families, and potentially denied justice to vulnerable populations. Despite the risks, the AI train has left the station and isn't slowing down. Courts worldwide are developing frameworks to harness artificial intelligence's benefits while minimizing its dangers. The Sedona Conference Guidelines represent the most comprehensive U.S. effort to establish judicial AI standards. They emphasize verification requirements. Judges must double-check every AI output, while acknowledging that no known Gen AI tools have fully resolved the hallucination problem. International examples offer promising models. Germany's courts have successfully deployed AI assistants like 𝐬𝐿G and 𝐹rauke to handle case categorization and document processing, reducing backlogs by over 50%. These systems maintain transparency, preserve audit trails, and keep human judges firmly in control of final decisions. The UK's judiciary has issued formal guidance for judges using AI, emphasizing privacy protection and ethical considerations. Their approach could serve as a template for American courts struggling with similar challenges. Looking ahead, secure, law-specific AI platforms are emerging. Companies like Westlaw and Lexis are building tools trained specifically on legal databases, potentially reducing hallucination risks compared to general-purpose models like ChatGPT. The ultimate question isn't whether judges will use AI, they already are. It's whether the legal system can develop robust safeguards fast enough to prevent algorithmic errors from undermining justice itself. The next few years will determine whether AI becomes the legal system's greatest efficiency tool or its most dangerous vulnerability. What's your take? Should judges be using AI for legal research, or does this cross a line that threatens justice itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If this video opened your eyes to AI's growing role in our legal system, smash that subscribe button for more deep dives into how technology is reshaping law and society. The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think.